Hey guys, I'm finally back and I finally returned to making YouTube videos. Let's go. I'm sorry for giving you guys such a long wait. I apologize for that. But just a lot of stuff has been going on in life, school, running out of space on my phone. But I'm back and I was thinking the last regular video I made, which was like 3 or 4 months ago, was a track by track video. So I was thinking, let's continue where we left off with another track by track video, and I got two classics from Yngwie Malmsteen Trilogy and Yngwie Malmsteen Odyssey. Now, I own this on vinyl and cassette, but I only own this on cassette, so I'm sorry for the inconvenience, this being small compared to this. But yeah, this is an American pressing of it, of course, and there's the back, one of Yngwie's best covers, along with the Eclipse and Fire and Ice cover. I'm not gonna bother pulling out the inner sleeve because it's kind of stuck in there. I can show you guys a cassette though. I recently got this cassette at a record store recently for only like $5. And this cassette's in near mint condition, actually. It's really good condition. And it brings in some pretty cool pictures inside. This is the first album with first and only album with Joel and Turner. And this is the last album with the Johansson brothers. So yeah, if you guys are new here or whatever, basically I got this idea from Ralph Vieira, so all the credit goes to him for inspiring me to do this. Basically, he takes two albums with the same track listing and puts them up track by track against each other, and this is not to show which album is better, it's just for fun. Now this has 9 songs, but this, if you look here closely, has 12 songs. Well, if you get rid of the 3 instrumentals, that makes it 9 songs, so equal amount. So without further ado, let's get this started. So first track on Trilogy is You Don't Remember, I'll Never Forget, classic from Yngwie, versus the title track Rising Force. Now that's a tough decision because You Don't Remember, I'll Never Forget was the song that got me into Yngwie. But Rising Force is just a speed metal, fast, heavy song. I love Joel and Turner's vocals and Yngwie's solo. But then the solo on You Don't Remember, Never Forget starts off melodic and slow and then goes into a shred fest. So it's a very hard one to pick, and I know some of you are going to get mad, but I'm going with Rising Force. Next one is Liar versus Hold On. And Hold On's more like a poppier song and stuff. It actually kind of sounds like it could have been in like Rocky 4 or something like that. It could have been like in an 80s action movie or something. But it's a good catchy song versus Liar, which is another, which is now a fast heavy one. This is tough. I'm going to go with Liar. So 1 point for Trilogy. It's tied 1-1. Alright, next track on here is the hit, Heaven Tonight, arguably Yngwie's biggest hit, versus Queen in Love. That is a really tough one. Back to back to back, tough track by tracks. Heaven Tonight is arguably tied as my favorite song on here. I know some people might not like it because it's the single and it's very poppy and very catchy and stuff. Very hair metalish, but I love it. But Queen in Love, man, that's my favorite Yngwie song of all time. Like, the first time I ever heard it, I absolutely fell in love with it. Just the opening riff and then the melodicness of it and Mark Bull's vocals. I actually prefer this live more on the Trial by Fire Live in Leningrad album. But the studio version is still awesome, and I'm going with Trilogy. So it's 2-1. Next up on here is Crying versus hold on. Dream and Tell Me. Oh man, that's another tough one. Crying is just a instrumental, 5 minute instrumental. It's very like medieval sounding, and it's a good little, not little, but it goes on for 5 minutes. But it's a good instrumental. Versus the masterpiece, Dream and Tell Me. I love Dream and Tell Me. I think no other singer Yngwie has ever had will ever be as good as Joel Turner on this track. His vocals are absolutely amazing on there. I love the acoustic guitars. I just love the atmosphere with the keyboards and stuff. It's a perfect song to me. I actually like the version on Trial by Fire more because the little things that Yngwie does with the acoustic guitar. He has like a backing track playing, so that way he could just shred on the acoustic guitar. It's just very emotional, the song, and it's awesome, and I'm giving it to this. So now it's tied 2-2. Next one on here to close side 1 is Fury, a fast one. And over here, track 5 is Bite the Bullet, but that's an instrumental, so we're going to skip that. And the last song on side 1 here is Riot in the Dungeons. Now, Riot in the Dungeons, this is where the filler starts hitting for Odyssey for me. Even though I love the entire album, there are some songs I could do without. Like, not do without, but more like, just don't go out of my way to listen to immediately when I put on this album and stuff. And this is one of the songs. Riot in the Dungeons is fast and stuff, but it kind of falls flat for me. While Fury is another one, very underrated. I don't see that many people talk about this one, but Mark Bowles hits it really good on this one, and I'm going with this one. So, Trilogy is up 3-2. To start off side 2 on Trilogy, it's Fire versus Deja Vu. Man. Even though I like Fire is a good catchy song. Deja Vu, man. Speed metal all the way. I love the riff. I love the keyboards in it. I love Joel Turner's vocals. And I actually prefer the studio version more than the live version, just a little bit. I'm not saying the live version is bad. I just like the studio version better. And it's amazing. Deja Vu. That goes to Odyssey, so let me think now. That makes it tied 3-3. Next one on here is Magic Mirror, an underrated deep cut. Versus Crystal Ball, man. It's one good song after another good song. Magic Mirror is a fast one, and it's a great deep cut. I love the chorus where Mark Bowles is just screaming Magic Mirror. But Crystal Ball, though. I love the atmospheric beginning with Yngwie and the keyboards and stuff, and then it goes into this fast, chugging, catchy song. This is a tough one, but I'm going with Crystal Ball. I like it a little bit more. So let me think now. How many songs are we into this now? We are 7 songs in, so this is up 4-3. Next one on here is Now Is the Time versus Dark Ages. Now Is the Time is another filler. It has this epic intro with the keyboards going and then it goes in this big heavy riff, and then it goes into this chugging riff and stuff, but it kind of falls flat. Like, it just seems like Joel Turner didn't really try his best on it. I'm sure he did, but it just falls flat for me. Versus Dark Ages is a very dark, brooding, slow song, and actually, I'll give it to Dark Ages. So it's a tie now, 4-4. Next one on here is, and the last track on here, if you don't count the last 2 tracks being instrumentals, is Faster Than the Speed of Light versus Trilogy Suite Op 5. Trilogy Suite Op 5 is an 8-minute long instrumental of Yngwie just shredding all over the place. It's one of Yngwie's finest moments caught on record. To me, I think it should be a little bit shorter. I think it should have been as long as Crying. I think it should have been like 5 minutes long. instead of being 8. Or they could have made it 4 minutes long and added another song that was 4 minutes, but what can you do? It's decent and stuff, but there's some memorable parts, but other memorable parts, but other parts to the song I don't really remember. And Faster Than the Speed of Light is one of those other filler songs for me on the album. It's basically about Yngwie. What happened to him a year before was he got into the car crash, where his Jaguar, got wrapped around a tree, nearly died, all that stuff. Thank God he recovered, and he made a song about it. And I think, and this is the tiebreaker right here, but I'm gonna give it to Faster Than the Speed of Light. So that's it, everybody. That's it. Odyssey wins this track-by-track battle. To Trilogy fans, I'm sorry. Trilogy put up a great fight, though. They came back in the end to tie it, but they couldn't beat Odyssey. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you are happy that I'm back making videos. I was thinking of doing a pickups video since it's been a while since I did pickups videos, and there's been a lot of stuff since I made my last normal video, and that might take a long time, a long video to do. So, if you guys really want me to do that, comment it down below. But if you guys don't want me to do that, then just tell me in the comments. If you want to write down what you guys think of each album, your opinions on each album, or your pickings on each song, on each track-by-track song on here, go right ahead in the comments section. Thank you guys so much for 49 subscribers and 3,000 views. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I will be trying making more videos often, so stay tuned, and I will see you guys later. Peace.